If you don't know who Jaxson Hayes is, he's a 7-footer with a 7'4" wingspan and a 34-inch vertical.
Wow.
Hayes was picked with the 8th pick in the NBA draft this year by the New Orleans Pelicans and has all of the tools to become a high-level player in the NBA during the course of his career. Here's why. The Pelicans, without a doubt, will be one of the most exciting and entertaining teams to watch this season. You have a guy like Lonzo Ball running the point.
And Lonzo is not the best player on that team now.
Are you crazy?
Are you saying Lonzo better than LeBron?
Yes. Well, see.
You lost me on that.
And with all the hate aside, Zoe can really hoop, besides his awful shooting form. Zoe contributes to the game by doing all the little things, picking up his man full court, grabbing rebounds, guarding every player on the floor because the Lakers couldn't guard a wooden spoon, pushing the pace, and being a superb facilitator. The Pelicans got a match made in heaven acquiring the likes of Lonzo Ball, as his game aligns perfectly with the one of Jaxson Hayes. Hayes' biggest strength is his rim running ability, which is a perfect complement as Lonzo has the accuracy and the vision to deliver outlet passes from almost anywhere on the floor. Hayes' main role in both college and during the summer league was to be a full-time rim runner. Whether it was in the full court or from a pick and roll set, Hayes would always be heading straight towards the rim. In the full court, this isn't that big of a deal as it's hard to prep and defend against a team that can execute a fast break correctly, but in the half court, his pick and roll abilities are fairly limited as he doesn't have the ability to pop to the top of the key or fade to the short corner. With his insane length and jumping ability, this was hard to stop in college as he averaged the second highest field goal percentage in the NCAA at 73%. But as he makes his way into the NBA, his ability to catch lobs off the pick and roll will most likely hinder Hayes' offensive production for the first bit of his career in the half court, and I'm intrigued to see how the Pelicans will plan around this.
That you had against Purdue, you just got to have the same effort. Hayes, get out of my kitchen. Best part of that is the...
Hayes' biggest asset defensively is his understanding of angles and lanes. Very few centers in today's NBA have the cleverness to move off of their matchup to contest the lane without leaving their man wide open next to the basket. But Hayes does this with the highest efficiency. He seems to have a grasp at knowing how to angle his body in a way that still protects the paint, but doesn't leave his man wide open for a dump down or a lob. As you can see in this clip, Hayes comes over right as the ball handler begins to pick up his dribble, making it almost impossible for him to kick it out to Hayes' man. Then in this clip, Hayes positions himself in a way that forces the ball handler to force a lob pass, which is swatted out by Hayes. Hayes' playstyle is what I like to call perfectly simple. He reminds me a lot of guys like DeAndre Jordan, Rudy Gobert, and
Like it was,
I wasn't going to do it until I saw JaVale McGee.
but he's hustling, he's getting back. Come on, man.
Falling and tripping and
Come on,
killing
man.
people.
Come on, oh, come on, man. That's like 2 years ago. Come on.
Oh, he did it to his teammates.
Come on, man. That's
and the fact that he has 3 or 4 aspects of his game at which he excels at, such as his rim protection, his ability to catch lobs, being able to rim run at a high level, and his absurd length. But besides these traits, he doesn't really bring anything else to the table. These types of players are known as system players, as when they're put in the right opportunity and surrounded by players that can fill the holes of their game in which they lack, such as shooting, floor spacing, and vision, they can truly succeed. The Pelicans roster may be young, but they're full of players in which are extremely versatile and can do all of these things at the highest level, such as Zoe, Ingram, JJ Redick, Zion Williamson, and Drew Holiday. This brings me to the conclusion that the Pelicans truly are a perfect fit for the likes of Jaxson Hayes. Let me know what you think.